Hey everybody, Charley Wyser from EasyPiano.com, and we are already on day 3 out of our 4-day series, so one more day left to go. But in today's video, you're going to learn how to play rock style. Actually, we're going to do 2 different variations on the rock style. You're also going to learn a popular music style and the blues scale. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. In day 3, what we're going to do is we're going to change the rhythm. We're going to do it a couple of different times. What we're actually going to focus on here is we're going to keep all of the notes the same. All right. Now, yesterday in day 2, I taught you how to play your 12-bar blues one way. So right now, I'm going to show you how to play a rock and roll style. We're going to use all the same notes for the C chord. Again, we'll use this inversion right here. And F chord, we'll use that. G chord, we'll use that. Our bass lines will be the same. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to change the rhythm. And what we'll do is we'll change the rhythm in both hands. So in the left hand, instead of playing one note on each beat, we're going to play 2 notes on each beat. All right? So let me go ahead and play the rock style blues for you first, and then I will break it down. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty cool, huh? So here's all I did. In the left hand, instead of playing one note on each beat, I played 2 notes on each beat. So if my beat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I'm hitting 2 notes on each beat. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me go ahead and play just the left hand all the way through. And if you want, you can play it with me. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the C right there to end it. So that would be our 13th bar that we added, that C. All right, so here's what's happening in the right hand. We're going to keep the notes the same, again, same chords, and we're hitting each one twice. So here's how it works. You know, we hit left hand twice, the right hand twice, right? So what we're going to do is we hit both of them at the same time, and then the left hand continues. So notice I did not do this. I didn't hold that right hand down, right? Both hands are short. It's almost like you're one of those old puppets, and some of you like around my age will know what I'm talking about, where you have the strings coming through and then, you know, the hands are controlled. So the same type of thing. So if I do just the C, and I'll slow it down, I'll do the C 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Together here. Then the left hand by itself. So that's the way we play it all the way through. Now, there is another way that you can do it. Okay, when I play it like this, the notes in the left hand are pretty choppy, right? So that's one way you can do it. That would be like a more contemporary type of a rock and roll. If you want to go back to the old school style, you can still hit each note twice, but just make it like a long, short type of rhythm. You're still hitting everything twice, but the first note is long, the second one is short. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. All right? Either one of those ways would work. What I'll do actually is let me go ahead and I'll play it all the way through. You can play it with me if you want. And I'll do it both ways. So the first way I'll do it is where it's more choppy, more contemporary. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the first way. Now let's do it the second way. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the second way. So anyway, that's our rock and roll style. So now the next thing I'm going to show you is the popular music style or pop style. And it's reminiscent like songs from the late 60s, early 70s, tunes like Stand By Me and things like that. So let's go ahead and learn how to do that. Let me play the pop style for you, and then I'll break it down as usual. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the popular music style. And like I said, it kind of, reminisces back to the late 60s, early 70s with tunes like Stand By Me and things like that. So once again, you can see that all of the notes are the same. All of the chords are the same. All I've done is I've changed the rhythm. Okay, so here's the rhythm. Let me just do the C chord rhythm. Okay, here's what happens. Left hand hits first. Right hand, the left hand, and then these two notes up here are going to happen a little bit faster. So actually your longest note in the left hand is going to be this one right here. All right, so let's try that again. So it's here, then the right hand, left hand, you hit it, kind of hold that, and then those two are faster. So one more time. Now notice in my right hand, when I hit the chord, I am holding it. See, that right hand stays down, so I'm holding that chord all the way through. All right? So that's the rhythm. So let's go ahead and let's play it all the way through, and we'll start off at a slow tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's do this. Let's play it one more time, a little bit faster than that, and then I'm going to show you how you can change it yet one more time. So here we go, a little bit faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's play that same popular music style, but here's what I'm going to do. Let me play it for you first, and I want you to see if you can tell what I'm doing that's a little different. So here we go. Okay, can you tell what was different about that? Well, the right hand was more active. Okay, the left hand bass line was still exactly the same as what you just played. So here's what I was actually doing. I was thinking of it in terms of 6 beats in each measure. All right, so if I go really slowly, what I'm doing is in the right hand, I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or actually 8 beats, not 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I'm thinking of, right? So when I coordinate the two, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now, one of the things real quick before I have you practice that in your right hand, when you're playing chords, it's important not to have your hands real stiff. See how stiff my hands are? They're kind of, you can see the muscles. You don't want that at all. So what you want is to just have your hands very relaxed, your fingers on the keys, and you're pulling down with your forearm. So you're not really using your fingers at all. You're using your forearm. Your fingers are just resting on the keys. Use your forearm to pull down. Okay? That way you can prevent your arm or your hands getting really tired and starting to hurt, because you don't want that. All right? Matter of fact, if you're practicing this and you start to feel tension in your right hand, then stop practicing. Okay? Go on and do something else and come back later. You want to avoid any tension, so therefore pull with your forearm. All right? So back to what I was doing is I am counting 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. When I hit the 4th beat, then I'm on here. I'm on the E in the left hand. So it's like 1, 2, 3. At the same time I hit the 4th one, then I play the E in the left hand. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Then together here. 4, 5, 6. Now for 7 and 8, I'm going to play these. 7, 8. All right. So slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And then what happens is we play that blues all the way through like that. So let me just show you the F and G sections real quick. Same concept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, same as before. Same on the G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it goes back to the F. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then back to the C. All right. So why don't you play this with me all the way through from the beginning? I'll go at about the same tempo, maybe a little bit slower. So what I'm going to do is I'll count off to 8 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. right, so there you have it, the popular music style. Now, one of the things I think I actually started doing, I think I started there. So one of the things you'll notice is it doesn't matter whether you start here or there. They give you two different sounds, but you can be flexible in your approach. All right. So anyway, there you have it. We have our popular music style played a couple of different ways. So what I want to do now is I want to get into what's called the blues scale, and I'm going to show you how to play that. Here's the blues scale in the key of C. So a C blues scale sounds like this, going up and down. Okay, let me show you how to play that. You remember when we got going here, we did the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Well, this is going to be a little bit different. So what we're going to actually do is first two notes. We're going here to there. This is going to be the E flat. All right? So if you want to get technical, based on your scale, it's going to be 1 and then flat 3. All right? If you don't want to be technical, that's fine too. I'm just throwing this out there. Then the next note after that is F. All right, listen to the sound of those three notes. Okay, so that's a familiar sound. After you play this F, all you do is go up a half step, play the F sharp, go up another half step, and play the G. All right, so we have this. Then we only have one other note, and that's going to be up here, the flat 7 or B flat. All right. After that, it just goes right back up to the root, which is number 1. So again, if I do it 3 notes at a time, it'll be this. These 3 here. Right. Then these 3 here. Okay. And then we are back at number 1. So you can actually see that that's a 6-note scale. All right. Now, let me show you what we can do with a blues scale. Like, I'm not going to have time to really, get into detail to show you something, but let me show you some of the things that we can do. I could take that same bass line I was doing. If I want to, I can practice just coming right down the blues scale. Listen to that sound. Okay, so let me go ahead and play something for you, and we'll kind of take it from there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So does that sound difficult? Well, actually, that's pretty easy to play. So what I'm actually going to do is in my program, I mentioned it before yesterday, it's a 4-week online course that I have. It's like 30 videos and available 24/7. You can take your time. We're actually going to learn how to do things like that. And the thing that's great about it is it may look a little difficult to play because of the hands moving, contrasting each other like that, but it's actually very simple. I show you ways to break it down so that you get the coordination down between your hands, and you'll be amazed at how fast you can learn something like that. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed day 3. Tomorrow, day 4, I'm going to be back at you. And we're going to do some cool things in day 4. We're going to actually learn how to play in a different key. All right. In this video here, we learned yesterday's video, we learned how to play in the key of C. So what's going to be important in music is that you learn how to play in keys other than C. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to learn how to play that same blues that you learned, and we're going to do it in a different key. I'm going to break it down for you, and we're going to have some fun with it. So anyway, I hope you are enjoying everything so far, and I will see you tomorrow with our final day of the program, day number 4.